Frozt.
What's up, world? Xno Frozt back with another video. When we converse, we're gonna talk about a little bit about practical numerology. Okay. Numerology is the description of action. So you have numbers, that means something is doing something. So practical numerology, how to how to see things matter, materialize. It starts from an idea to a number to a feeling. You know what I'm saying? To something that initiates a will that causes the action. So practical numerology. For those of you know, like the universal numbers, what they call angel numbers. Some people might call it something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 333, 222, 111. We're gonna go back a little bit. Like the number 1, we gotta know what those are. Like the smallest numbers, the elements, and what they do. Well, we're not gonna talk about numerology as a total. There's not a class of numerology. It's how to be practical with it. So we're not gonna start on the basics. Never mind that. Scratch that. Disregard that. We're gonna start on the next level after that. I'm gonna go backwards on the video and talk about the basics of numerology. Right? So we're gonna start at number 10 because everybody know the basics are after number 9. So we're gonna start at number 10. Number 10 means death. Period. You have something that turned to nothing. That's death. What they consider death. Okay. It's finished. It's complete. It's over. It's dead. Use the words that fit for you to help you want to explain. Finish, complete, dead, achieve. Alright, it's perfect. It's over. There's no mas after that. 11 is concentration. This is manifestation, attraction. You take 1 and keep it going. The more ones you have, the more of that is traveling. You know what I'm saying? It started off as a 0, then you turn it on. Now it's 1. Now it's keep going. So 0, 11. 0, 111. 0, 1111. And 1. So the 1 is traveling. Okay. From nothing to where it stops. Okay. From 0, like if you have 100, like 0, 12, 0, 12. This is the code of expansion. Things are expanding. So you have 0. If you look at it sideways rather than from like a tree perspective, like a trickle down pyramid perspective, you understand what I'm talking about, right? You don't even have to use the number 2. You can actually have the number 1 in 2 different locations after it in one place. So you have 0, then you have come over, and you have 1. But this 1 makes 2, but 2 is just 2 ones, right? Is 1 twice on a different location. So you have 0, you have 1, then you have 1 up here, then you have 1 here, right? Then each one of these ones have 2 ones. So it's expansion. It's from a laser to a light. We're gonna say a flashlight because that's the people can understand it easier when they see the flashlight. You have the lens, the flashlight lens, then you have the light, which is like a laser coming directly out of the lens, but then by the time by the time you look at it somewhere else, it's expanded. So it's not that little light no more coming out the lens, even though that it's still there. The light from the lens is still there, but it's expanding. You could put the flashlight to the wall, but it won't look as small as it is coming out of the lens. Okay. So this is what O12 does, O12. So you have O1 or O11. You have O10, O1. No, you got O10, O11, O12, O3. O3 is more like a burst of light, like orbs, scattered orbs. Okay, these are what they consider as the universe, outer space, the space. What they consider that, right? This is the 013, 013, where it has a main source. Anything that start with 01 has nothing. It has something that comes out of something that makes something. Okay, it's a singularity that makes multiples. And how fast it's the rate of binary fission, mitosis, meiosis. Okay, this is the rate. So you have 0, which many would consider as the portal or the place of creation, the location of creation that makes something or something comes out of it. Some known as the pussy hole, the pom pom, vagina. Right? So this is the start. So you have O10, O11, O12, O13. We have to get all the way to O19 before we can start manifesting more than one entity, more than one singularities. The what they call it, the parallel. Okay, when you get past the O1s and the O2s, O3s, these are the parallels. This is where parallel universes, parallel worlds come from. But for now, we gotta start worrying about the O1s before we can even start worrying about the O2s and up. Alright, the O1 is their consciousness, the current consciousness, the current awareness. Try to get it into a physical, a materialized representation of symbol. So you have the darkness, or the location creation is 0. The 1 is the source of light, the place the location the light come from, the place the light come from. Then the third place after the 1 is how the light is shown. Okay. What's after? So you have 0, then 1, then what's after the 1 is like the body parts. So you have one body, and you have the limbs that come after that. All right. Okay. So we're gonna do it like that rather than light, because that light is gonna get confusing for a lot of people. All right. So you're born. Your birth. Okay. You have one body. Right. So you have 0, 1, 0. One body, no limbs. 0, 1, 1. One body, one limb. 0, 1, 3. No, 0, 1, 2. One body, two limbs. 0, 1, 3. Okay? It's one body, three limbs. 0, 1, 4. One body, four limbs. This is humanity. Wait, not technically humanity, because our bodies are our torsos by itself. Our head is considered a limb. Our arms considered limbs. Our legs considered limbs. If you're a male, your genitals considered limbs. Okay? So, by 4, you got 4 limbs. Humanity, well, female humanity, has what, 5? Head, arms, legs, right? These are limbs, about 5. So females start at 5, 0, 1, 5. Males 0, 1, 6. We start off as women, but we not. That's not our final destination. That's not our final. We're not finished after women, because we have men after women. You have 0, 1, 7. These are more something with a tail. I'm not gonna give like a direct symbol, because it gets into like the metaphysical and the occult and conspiracy theories. At this point, 017 is where a lot of people are trying to dive into it, but they don't understand that it's the dimensions of a human body. At this point, when you're looking at a human body like this, well, we're not gonna say a human body, a living body. These are things with tails. These are something with tails. Okay. So you have women, men, something with tails. Alright, 018. These are something with internalized, with internal limbs. Their limbs don't come out anymore. They're going inside. If they're not going inside, they're coming out. This is something with hair. Hair is now a limb. When you get to 018, is hair is technically, like, anybody that can grow hair is technically is in the 018. Now 019. This is what's considered awareness itself. To it's technically a spirit, you know what I'm saying, like a soul or something like that, something that can leave or utilize the limbs, or utilize the things previous to it. Alright, so you're a man, woman, thing with a tail, somebody grow hair, you're a limb to this thing. That's that video. Remember, like I always said, we don't own anything in this world. Every circumstance, situation is temporary. Okay. We are more than what they think we are. We are more than what they say we are. We are more than what they imagine we are. We are more than what we can actually perceive ourselves to be. Frozt signing off.